Hey there. So, we're talking about the best side hustles for teachers, and with that, we're looking at how to sell educational content that you create on YouTube. And one way you can do that is by taking a lesson that you have taught and turning it into what's called a funnel, which we're going to talk about right now. So this is how to turn one great lesson into a paid mini course funnel. So if you've never heard of sales funnels, essentially it's a way for people who work online to attract the audience that they want to work with, and then start with sort of a broader net of people, and then as the people that they attract like what they see that the creator is creating, they progress on to the next step. And so you kind of are funneling them in, and in this case, getting them to look at purchasing mini courses and things like that as one way that you can monetize your educational content on YouTube. So you're going to want to start by choosing one lesson. I know that that's difficult if you are ADHD. I totally get that. But you want to just think of one skill, one topic that you feel confident that you could teach somebody else. And it could be anything, but one idea would be, beginning of the year, ideas for setting a strong foundation for a smooth school year for you and your students. So, sort of under the classroom management uh, area. So, you're going to start with your specific idea, and some other ideas that might appeal to you are things like how to build centers in your classroom, how to have a calm routine at the beginning of the day for your students. I used to teach elementary music, and so that would look different for me than a homeroom teacher. And of course, it would look different if you teach high school. So some of that depends on what you do. And there's some other ideas here, but basically, you want to pick something that you feel good about, and go with that. And then there's a three-part structure to think about. So when you're starting to help people, and starting to build your audience, you want to be able to deliver a quick win. And so we'll be talking about that more another time, but you want to make that bar of entry pretty low, so that you encourage people to start and to feel successful, and to help them as fast as you can, because people who are watching your videos, and looking at your content, they are looking for answers, kind of like you right now. So you're going to offer to fix mistakes for them, go over like common pitfalls, common mistakes. You're going to give them some sort of a system, which may or may not include a template to work with. And then you're going to want to review with them what they've learned. Here's another way to think about the funnels with the little map, which explains kind of the journey that you're getting your people to go through. I've been learning about this a lot through my blogging course that I take with Passive Income Pathways. I'm in the VIP program, and I've learned everything I know from there, and just an incredible amount of wisdom in that group, which I highly recommend. If you are looking to get started online, we also, a lot of us build courses and sell those on a platform called Subtrio, which is a white label of Go High Level, which I'll link to later. And then I know a lot of people kind of get nervous about how to price things. And there's a lot of strong opinions out there, but, um, you know, basically what I've learned in the courses and things that I've done is it's best you want to pick a price that you feel comfortable with. And my blogging mentor calls that your happy price. So that's kind of what it all boils down to. I wouldn't go, listening to a bunch of different opinions necessarily. So, especially if you're just starting out, like I am just starting out in some of these things too. You want to pick a price that you feel comfortable with, and sometimes going a little bit lower than you might have thought originally can actually help more people and help you financially faster as well. So just something to think about. You also, along the way, you're going to be growing an email list. So as you are building your audience and as they're going through your funnel, you've started with a freebie of some kind, like a worksheet, and some sort of a free resource. And with that, you've gotten their email and you've gotten permission to email them. And you're going to want to be nurturing that email list and showing that you are trustworthy and that you know your stuff. So that's really important to do that along the way. But if you're just getting started looking at side hustles in general, don't worry about all of these steps right now. Just focus on, the beginning of this where, you think about what you feel like you want to teach. That would be a great first step. And to help you with that, I have a freebie for you because I know how little teachers are paid. I was an elementary music teacher for 16 years before I stepped out and started the work that I do with Teach with ND. And along the way, I've looked at side hustles and I want to share with you what I've learned and help you be able to make that extra money that I know that you need, that we all need these days. So grab this freebie and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.